The 1947 Roswell Incident remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the UFO phenomenon. Central to the intrigue surrounding the incident are reports of debris recovered from a crash site near Roswell, New Mexico, which some believe came from an extraterrestrial spacecraft. Over the years, rumors and alleged eyewitness accounts have described strange metal fragments with unusual properties supposedly collected at the site. Recently, new attention has focused on one particular piece of metal reportedly connected to the Roswell incident, which was allegedly sent to a government lab for scientific testing. This fragment, rumored to be part of the material recovered in 1947, has reignited debates over whether the government might possess physical evidence of an extraterrestrial encounter and what properties such a metal might reveal if it were genuinely otherworldly. This unusual specimen descended to Earth in 1947, allegedly associated with a UFO crash related to the notorious Roswell incident, which led the public to believe a flying saucer had landed. The debris discovered in Roswell was, in fact, remnants of a US Air Force balloon intended for surveillance of Soviet nuclear activities. The authentic origins of the metallic specimen have been contested for decades. Ultimately, Tom DeLonge acquired it through his organization to the Stars Academy. The organization conducts independent research on potential alien occurrences, and the sample exhibited an apparently unusual material structure that may suggest an extraterrestrial techno-signature. The All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, responsible for investigating unidentified anomalous phenomena for the US government, subsequently assumed the investigation to ascertain the object's physical and chemical properties that might enable inertial mass reduction, levitation. The subject under consideration is a magnesium alloy, primarily composed of magnesium and zinc. It additionally comprises bismuth, lead, and several trace elements. The All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office requested Oak Ridge National Laboratory to perform an analysis in 2022, as scientists were particularly keen to determine if the sample was of terrestrial origin and whether its bismuth content suggested potential use by extraterrestrials as a Terahertz waveguide, a metallic object that channels electromagnetic waves emitted by an energy source. Oak Ridge Laboratory was first founded during World War II to explore atomic weaponry, and the majority of its scientific inquiries remain focused on energy-related topics. Nonetheless, the laboratory has also investigated items believed to be extraterrestrial. This metal shard specimen reportedly demonstrates exceptional properties. Scientists at Oak Ridge Laboratory investigated the sample for potential biosignatures, which are naturally occurring substances linked to life, and technosignatures, indicative of extraterrestrial technology, particularly in the quest for intelligent life. Certain UFOs may possess both attributes. In their search for extraterrestrial biosignatures, Oak Ridge Laboratory scientists aimed to determine whether the isotopes of the metals in this alloy originated from Earth. Determining the provenance of the metals required an examination of their isotopic fingerprints. These denote the ratios of various isotopes of elements in a material, where distinct copies of the same element possess differing atomic masses. Analysis revealed that the isotope fingerprints of magnesium and lead suggested a terrestrial origin. The isotopic signature of magnesium experienced fractionation, likely resulting from thermal stress and physical or chemical manufacturing methods. Nonetheless, it remained within the typical range for magnesium found on Earth, rather than indicating an extraterrestrial biosignature. The magnesium in this sample exhibited a percentage of isotopes that is exclusively found in our solar system, reinforcing the argument for a local origin. Scientists ascertain this because of the isotopic signature of magnesium, which originates from a specific star-forming area, rendering it distinctive to each star system. Magnesium is a prevalent element in the cosmos, generated in substantial quantities by larger, older stars that disperse it into space upon their demise in a supernova explosion. It is frequently recycled by nascent star systems, where it generates a distinctive isotopic signature, contingent upon the prevailing conditions. The lead in the item corresponded with the isotopic fingerprints of terrestrial lead. These signals are so unique that they could not originate from any other source, including the Moon. In the absence of alien biosignatures in the sample, the Oak Ridge Laboratory scientists shifted their focus to technosignatures. Scanning transmission electron microscopy demonstrated that the crystalline structure of the magnesium resembled that of magnesium in terrestrial alloys. Having confirmed that, they sought to ascertain whether the sample may have constituted a component of a terahertz waveguide. Metal objects called waveguides are used to transmit electromagnetic waves. The magnetron in a microwave oven emits waves into the main chamber, where they heat leftovers. A terahertz waveguide enhances this technology by producing significantly more strong terahertz waves, potentially sufficient to levitate an item if constructed with appropriate techniques and materials. Harvard University theoretical physicist Avi Loeb, who did not participate in the study, states, "Human-developed technologies indicate that waveguides can solely transmit radiation for communication, data acquisition, or heating. However, the hypothesis regarding UAP suggests their application for levitation. That would signify a technology unfamiliar to humanity. Although the precise origin of the enigmatic sample remains uncertain, all evidence suggests that it is of terrestrial origin." Nevertheless, proponents assert that without comprehending the methodologies employed by advanced civilizations in their constructions, it would be challenging for us to initiate an understanding of their creations, incorporating a human perspective on a subject that we fundamentally do not comprehend. In recent years, numerous declassified government documents have fueled discussions and debates about the possibility of recovered unidentified flying objects and potential extraterrestrial encounters. These documents, released by agencies such as the CIA, FBI, and the US Department of Defense, contain intriguing references to unidentified aerial phenomena and suggest that officials may have, at various times, recovered material from unexplained crashes. While much of the content remains ambiguous, with heavily redacted sections and vague language, the information disclosed has intensified interest in whether the government has retrieved and examined crashed UFOs and possibly hidden this information from the public for decades. The release of these documents has led to speculation that the government has been engaged in a long-term effort to analyze, reverse engineer, or even weaponize technology recovered from these unexplained crashes. Some researchers suggest that modern projects are successors to earlier programs aimed at studying UFO materials, often believed to be hidden in highly secure locations. Various bases have become famous in UFO lore due to declassified CIA documents revealing that it served as a testing ground for experimental aircraft during the Cold War. While the documents confirm advanced aircraft testing, they remain silent on whether the site has ever housed extraterrestrial materials, leaving this question open to speculation. Another intriguing document, the so-called Wilson Memo, allegedly details a 2002 conversation between Admiral Thomas R. Wilson, then director of the Defense Intelligence Agency, and astrophysicist Dr. Eric Davis. In this memo, which remains unverified but has circulated widely in UFO communities, Wilson reportedly claims that he discovered the existence of a classified program working on recovered alien technology. The memo suggests that Wilson was denied access to the program, despite his high-level position, because it was controlled by private contractors and compartmentalized to a level of secrecy even beyond that of high-ranking defense officials. Although its authenticity has not been officially confirmed, the Wilson Memo has become one of the most debated documents among UFO researchers, as it suggests that knowledge of extraterrestrial technology might be deliberately concealed, even from senior officials. While many of these declassified documents remain inconclusive, their contents point to a sustained, serious interest in unidentified phenomena and possible material retrievals. The potential implications of recovering extraterrestrial materials are profound. If true, such discoveries could lead to breakthroughs in materials, science, propulsion, and energy, and might even alter our understanding of the universe. Some researchers speculate that certain advances in aerospace technology could be linked to these secret programs, though this remains unproven. Declassified documents alone cannot prove the existence of extraterrestrial life or alien technology. However, they provide glimpses into a history of government engagement with UFO phenomena that extends far beyond mere curiosity. The recent establishment of the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office to investigate these phenomena indicates that the government continues to take the subject seriously, and some officials have called for increased transparency. As public interest in UFOs and UAPs grows, there is mounting pressure on the government to disclose more information about potential retrievals and the technologies that may have been studied as a result. As of right now, Declassified documents suggest that the US government has, at various points, been involved in retrieving and studying materials from crashed UFOs or UAPs. Although the exact nature of these materials remains shrouded in secrecy, statements from former officials, scientific consultants, and leaked documents all hint at the possibility of recovered technology beyond human capabilities. While conclusive proof of extraterrestrial origins is still lacking, these documents raise important questions about what might truly lie behind the curtain of government secrecy, and what discoveries may await humanity if these technologies are ever fully disclosed.